But when we go into the detail of this letter, it's really, really interesting.
Interesting.
Because, again, she repeats that a senior and trusted source had put this information out. But what was really interesting, and what I learned from this letter, was that she says, we went back to the source to check they were happy for us to publish the information. They said that they were.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge, know what I mean? Say no more.
Which points the finger back to Coutts and the NatWest banking group.
I bet she does, I bet she does. Say no more, know what I mean? Nudge, nudge.
And Dame Alison Rose sent me that letter on Thursday, that letter of apology. Well, let's call it, shall we, a half apology.
I regret some of the things I said to you earlier.
Some. I want to get to the absolute truth. How can it be right? And it doesn't matter whether it's me or anybody else. How can it be right that my banking status and the amount of money I may or may not have in my personal and business accounts are being discussed with the business editor of the BBC and then disseminated to a wider world? How can that be ethical? How can that be legal?
That's illegal. What you're doing is illegal.
How can that be moral? I want to find out the truth, and I'm blooming well going to find out the truth. What is happening to me with Coutts Bank and the NatWest Group actually is happening to thousands, possibly tens of thousands of businesses all over this country. And I have now effectively become their voice, and I'm going to stand up and fight, not just for me, but for all of them too. This is a massive national scandal. And it gets even worse because they intend to start looking at your social media. Believe me.
Your social media.
This isn't just about me. Once I'm out of the way, they want to come for you too.
For being a nuisance. A general nuisance in the House. And we've decided to beat you for it.
Thank you very much indeed to Andrew Griffith, the City Minister, who is calling the heads of 19 banks into Downing Street this week to say you should not close people's accounts just because of their political views. This isn't over by a long way. I think what we've really exposed here is the political takeover of corporate institutions and the way in which innocent, ordinary people are suffering. This campaign will go on, I promise you.